I say, God, I would have to give up my family. If I confess to you, I would have to give up my family. You know what the next verses say? He who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And I said, God, it's not just my family, it's everything. It's my life, everything I know, everything I've worked for. If I became a Christian, I'd have to give it all up. You know what the next verses say? He who does not pick up his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. He who loses his life for my sake will find it.
So, these are the core beliefs of Christianity, Jesus' lordship, his deity, and his resurrection, and the core beliefs of Islam. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. So as a young college student, I set out to determine which of these is true. Which of these two faiths, if either, is true? Because, let's face it again, maybe both of them are false. Maybe neither of these two religions is true. Maybe it's something else. But it's interesting that relatively speaking, Islam and Christianity, the two most adhered to faiths in this world, have relatively verifiable claims. What do I mean by that? Relatively speaking, we can take a look at the historical events into the first century to see if these claims about Jesus are true. Did he die on the cross or not? Also, did Jesus claim to be God or not? Important matter, extremely important matter. So this is something that if it did not happen, Christianity falls flat. And it's false.
And instead of going to school, actually I turned back around and went back to my apartment because I was a total mess. And I sat down at my couch, and I pulled out a Bible and a Quran, and I put them both in front of me, and I said, God, can you just comfort me? You just comfort me. And I opened up the Quran. Understand, when Muslims recite the Quran, they usually do so liturgically. They don't know what they're reciting for the most part. So this was the first time I went to the Quran for personal guidance, to exegete it for personal guidance. As I'm flipping through its pages, I realized there is not a single verse in the Quran designed to comfort a hurting man. Not one.